M0FXB, welcome to my videos on the ALINCO DJ-MD5 VHF, UHF and DMR radio with built-in GPS. Okay, let's do our firmware upgrade. It's the 25th of August 2022. So we go to our file CPS here, which is DJ. Now, if you want to get the files, all you do is go here to Remtronics and go down and click download, and the latest one's at the top here, which is 13.e firmware, and it has everything you need there. So I'll put the link in for that. Just click it, download it, and put the zip file somewhere. And then next thing is go to the CPS, right click it, and make sure you run it as administrator, otherwise it won't work. So there it is, run that, click yes. Now we need to get our radio into firmware mode. Now make sure you've saved everything that you've got. I haven't got much on my code plug anyway, so click OK, and I've just saved it. So you've got a backup of everything you need. So turn the radio off, hold down the buttons, the two buttons underneath the PTT, turn it on, and then when it's in firmware mode, it will flash, yes, LED will flash red at the top there. Then go to Tool, Firmware, Upgrade, and we need to select the SPI file. It's saying COM8 there, should be 11 if I remember right. I'll put 11, and select duplex as well. So open update file, go to where you saved that file, so ALINCO to CPS firmware here, look, double click, and it's an SPI file, and that's the latest one. Double click, click OK, and then click write, and it's now writing the latest firmware. Now I think this does enable us to have over 200,000 contacts now, or at least 200, plus it's going to enable us to use more APRS GPS features. I'm sure there's other things in there. I'll have a look. If there's a little write-up, I'll have a look. So I'll do this live. It doesn't take long. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with this radio. I like the way you can program it via USB. It's a nice chunky little design. Actually reminds me of my Juanpai, which I'll show you in a bit. Very similar size and feel to it, but it's got DMR. The Juanpai is good though, it's quad band and Bluetooth programming. Very nice little set. So, there you go, write complete, click OK. Now I'm guessing that when it reboots, it's going to, we can exit out of that now, we've done that. It's going to, no, it hasn't wiped everything, so let's just check that we don't have to master reset it. We'll go menu, we'll go down to settings, select, and then we'll go to device info. It's still got all my call sign, and then firmware version 1.13e, hardware version 1.0. That bit hasn't changed, but the firmware has. So that's it, we're all updated with our firmware. So I hope that helps you. And if there is a thing where you should reboot, sort of, you know, like you do with the Anytone, where you do a master reset, I will add it to the end of this video. So these are the actual instructions from ALINCO, and the link as well, which is quite nice. And if you scroll down, this is the procedure we've just followed. It does recommend you use 115200. Com speed, but I didn't do that, but it worked fine. So I can't see that it tells us to do a full reset at the end of it. I might just do it anyway, because I've got the file saved, and then I know. But as far as I can see, it doesn't say to do that. 7.3, all the best.